The time is 11 o'clock on this late Monday night, June 4th, 2018. It is time now for the Peter channel. Start off news on this late Monday night, June 4th, 2018. And just before the Peter channel signs off for the day, some of the late night news headlines on this late Monday night, June 4th, 2018. It's 52 degrees in North Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter channel. Late sign-off news is Miller accuses Manafort of witness tampering. Philadelphia Eagles will not attend White House ceremony with President Donald Trump. Arizona man left to trail 6 bodies police believe that added his own. Key election Tuesday in California could boost Democrats up to costly ways. Melania Trump makes first official appearance in weeks. Fired gym worker allegedly kills former boss with hatchet according to the police. Trump declares absolute right to pardon himself. Bolton sidelined as Trump readies for North Korea. Afghan clerics label suicide in Texas and then a bomber strikes their meeting. Pompeo calls for Venezuela to be suspended from OAS. Jordan's prime minister resigns amid protests against austerity. HBC sells off guilt. Government sells 7.7% stake in RBS. Twitter Incorporated joined the SB5 to replace Monsanto, and Southwest Airlines bookings drop after fatal engine blowout. Area police get anti-terror training in Foxborough. Atterbury, men suspect crash of a stolen car North Main Street Monday afternoon fleeing where they operated by police in a words near Very Road and Bank Street. Joseph Kennedy congratulates home to our troops for reaching the 250 hours mark. Crispy's Italian Cuisine, a restaurant in Bridgewater, closes doors to the public Monday night and to find their families affected by a test of a fun and judgment-free night. 7 years later, the spirit of John Waldron lives on with an annual wiffle ball tourney. Small asteroid strikes Africa just as after we're spotted. Mystery dinosaur skeleton sells at auction for more than $2 million. A major physics experiment just found hints of sterile particles that shouldn't exist. Thank the moon for Earth's rainy day. Remarkable therapy beats terminal breast cancer. Man. 2 hours ago, active Waltham Fire Chief says men they pulled out of a Burnham 3 family on Rumford Avenue has died. Peter Childu's time is 11:03 on this late Monday night, and it's time now for a sports report. The Washington Capitals are 1 win away from their first Stanley Cup title in franchise history after defeating the Vegas Golden Knights 6-2. Looking at some Major League Baseball scores. LA Angels are trailing the Kansas City Royals 3-2 bottom of the second inning. Edwin third, San Francisco Giants and Arizona Diamondbacks no score. Bottom of the third, San Diego Padres over the Atlanta Braves 2-0, and Detroit Tigers fall to the New York Yankees 7-4 in the first game, and then Tigers won the second game 4-2. Robin pitcher still pushing goal number 1 to Tigers updated first round. Former San Francisco 49ers great Dwight Clark dies at 6-1 after battle in ALS, and Peter Childu's time is at 11:04 on this late Monday night, and it is time now for a Peter Channel traffic and transit check. Baby, let's start off on the MBTA with a subway commuter rail affairs. They are looking good. All right, let's take a look at the hours and byways in New England on this late Monday night. 295 at the northbound side, and also over the Warwick stretch. 130 westbound side, and also around the Jamestown stretch. 24 at the northbound side, and also around Route 140 in Taunton. 495 on the southbound side, little slow, 195 and 25 on Wareham stretch, 25, 300 on the southbound side, it is a little slow headed towards the Sagamore area, 495 at the northbound side, so up to Route 195 out in the Rentham area, Mass back in the eastbound side, it is stop and go between Newton and Albany and the northbound tolls, 495 at the northbound side, it is so from the pike down to Route 9 in Westboro, 128, 95 on the southbound side, it is a little slow just around Route 128 out in Peabody, 495 at the northbound side, slow around Route 20 and Andover. Central Massachusetts Highways are looking good. 91, both ends back on the Northampton stretch. 91, the southbound side, also Egmont stretch. 91, the northbound side, also between Egmont and Springfield. 91, the southbound side, also Winslow, Connecticut. 84, westbound side, also Farmington stretch. 84, westbound side, also Waterbury stretch. Merritt Parkway, westbound side, it's slow in both ends on the westbound stretch. Merritt Parkway, westbound side, so New Canaan. 95, the northbound side, Suffolk Road between Summit and Norwalk. And 91 on the northbound side, it is slow around I-95 in New Haven. And Interstate 89, both ends of back Route 91, the London and New Hampshire stretch. And Interstate 89, northbound side, also around the U.S.-Canadian border. 95 at the northbound side, also around the Old Town, Maine. And now Route 59, the northbound side, so it's back in there towards Montreal. Peter Childu's stop is 11:06 on this late Monday night, and it's time now for Peter Channel weather report. Looking at the radar, Saturday, limited chills, a line of rain showers and storms stretching the line from Cairo, New York, stretching all the way down the directions from Pittsburgh on the north 100% stretching up the southwestern portions of Vermont and down the eastern interior of New York State, and some rain showers off the Cape Downs. Now, a little closer look at it, and it shows a heavy band of rain showers and storm stretch line from West Athens down to Stockport down to Buckville in New York City, and doing the Stockbridge, Mass, and stretching up Route 7 from Stockbridge up to North Adams, and stretching all the way in the eastern interior of eastern New York State from West Avon down to North Petersburg, and heavy band of rain showers and storms from Pownwall in New York State, and stretching up to West Arlington. And now, it's all headed towards the east-southeast. And so it's some rain showers stretching the line from Maine, rain showers from much of Maine and northern parts of New Hampshire, and a heavy band of rain showers and storms southeast of Montreal. Right now, it is in the 50s spot, but just 7 New England, while it's in the upper 40s to low 50s in northern New England with a 36-degree wind from Mount Washington, New Hampshire. Right now, Naughton, 51 degrees, that's actually humidity 96%. 2.50 degrees by around 272 inches of steady and winds northwest, and it's calm. Looking at the futurecast. And the clouds and the rain showers going to disappear by about the overnight hours, and it'll stay clear to podcast for about the water, and then the showers and those are going to reappear throughout the day. And now, minor showers and thunderstorms for much of the region by about tomorrow. Okay, look at the forecast. Goes like this. For tonight, there's a drizzle before 1 a.m. Patchwork with midnight, otherwise mostly clouds come out 47 degrees. Northwest by 25 miles an hour for Tuesday. Showers likely with thunderstorm possible at 5 p.m. Mostly clouds by 68 degrees, and the west about 35 miles an hour. Just based at 6%. The rain month between 10 digits possible thunderstorm for Tuesday night. 8 chance of showers thunderstorm before 9 p.m. Then a slight chance of showers between 9 p.m. and 11 p.m. Clouds come out 51 degrees, and calm came at northward 5 miles an hour. Just mentioned at 30%. New rain spots between 10 digits possible high miles possible thunderstorms for Wednesday. A slight chance of showers at 1 p.m. Mostly clouds come at 66 about 48 degrees, and northeast about 5 to 7 miles an hour. Just mentioned 20% for Thursday. Most sunny podcast about 7 about 54 degrees. Friday, most sunny podcast come at 80 about 56 degrees. For Saturday, mostly clouds about 70 about 86 degrees, and just mentioned 40%. Sunday, just wait, mostly clouds about 72 about 55 degrees, and just mentioned 40%. And for Monday, sun's got about 75 degrees, and that's going to be it for the Peter Channel. Sign off news on this late Monday night, June 4th, 2018. Viewers, be have a good night with a good positive, and then I'll see you tomorrow morning. The more important, be have a good night.